Deku is a unique character in My Hero Academia, who has more than one quirk. Most characters usually have a single quirk, so seeing someone with several quirks is usually a rare sight. Today, we are looking at the various quirks of Deku in My Hero Academia. If you're ready, let's go! Number 1, One for All. One for All is an ability that allows the user to stockpile power and transfer it to somebody else. It should also be noted that the stockpiling quirk permanently stores the raw power you stockpile in it, which could be quirks from previous users, which once stored, it can only be accessed not withdrawn from the quirk itself. One main benefit of this power is that it makes the user's other quirks become stronger, if they have any, and if they don't, it could increase their superhuman abilities as seen with All Might. Another advantage of this power is that it allows Deku to interact with the past users of One for All, which is really helpful to get the user to understand the other quirks, which has been passed down from the previous users and has become stronger over time. Number 2, Transmission. Deku's second quirk is the last one to be revealed in the My Hero Academia manga. It essentially allows him to control the speed of various objects through different gears, which are first gear, second gear, third gear, and top gear. It is described as a last resort type of power because Deku can't randomly use it whenever he wishes. While there is a 5-minute limit to this power, the full potential of this power hasn't been revealed yet in My Hero Academia. One of the moves associated with this power is known as overdrive, which is what happens when Deku uses transmission on himself. He becomes fast enough to break through the sound barrier. Number 3, Fa Jin. Fa Jin is an interesting ability that allows the user to build up kinetic energy by repeating regular motions and store it for later use. When the user chooses to release the energy, they gain an explosive burst of speed and power, which can be used at once or in small amounts. It's often used alongside Black Whip to create powerful attacks without harming the user like a normal One for All attack might do. Number 4, Danger Sense. This quirk is just like Spider-Man's Spidey Sense as the My Hero Academia manga revealed that Danger Sense essentially allows the user to sense any dangerous situation via a stabbing sensation to the user's head. It lets Deku quickly react to anybody with malicious intent toward it. Number 5, Black Whip. Black Whip was the first new quirk that Deku got from One for All. Basically, it allows him to use several Black Whip-like tendrils to grab anything. The ability to capture people or use Black Whip for mobility makes the quirk versatile. It's also worth mentioning that the power or strength of this quirk is controlled by emotions, which means that the angrier the person, the more powerful the quirk becomes. Number 6, Smoke Screen. Deku's remaining powers in My Hero Academia are quite simple and aren't as powerful as the other quirks. Smokescreen is an emitter quirk that allows him to produce smoke from his pores instead of sweat. A result of his body becoming heated, his body will release smoke. Using this quirk for mostly supplementary and defensive purposes, he utilizes the smoke to mask his presence and swiftly attack his targets. Paired with Danger Sense, this quirk becomes a super useful quirk for Deku, as he'll be able to sense all his enemies in the smoke and attack more effectively. Number 7, Float. Float, the quirk of All Might former master, is an ability that essentially allows the user to levitate in the air. It's simplistic but also valuable for any combat where the user needs to be in the air for a long period of time or the opponent has some kind of flying quirk. Similarly, the user can fly thanks to One for All's stockpiling effect. Paired with Deku's other quirks like transmission to move at high speeds, this quirk becomes a super powerful one. Though individually some of Deku's quirks may seem weak, when used with his other quirks in creative ways, they become super powerful. With recent progress of the manga, these quirks' creative uses hasn't been explored much. Some even say Deku may have a secret power that may come from the combination of all his quirks. So, what quirk do you think is the most powerful one yet? And in what creative ways do you think this quirks could be used? I would definitely love to see your comments. For those of you who watched till the end, if you learned something new from this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe with post notifications on so you'll never miss another one of our videos. It's free and it helps out a lot. By the way, thanks for 100k channel views. See you next time.